Okay.
Because they know flags don't look like that. They know. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello. Save the private or all those chats. But
I was on Christie's chat. Hang on, Christy.
Hold on. I'll talk about it when we get up here. But basically, we're heading back to the cemetery because I just take issue.
Hey, move the
With put it in that private chat. The fact that there's no flags on one side of the cemetery. So we went back and grabbed as many flags as we have, and we're gonna put them on that side. I don't know what the deal is, but hey, Melissa, hey everybody, welcome back, everybody. We're gonna go do this again because I don't know what the story is, but there was flags on one side of the cemetery, and I think I've seen 3 or 4 on the other side. Now, I know there's more veterans. There's not just veterans on one side of the cemetery. So, I want to go look because I don't understand this. It's just kind of irking me. It's rubbing me the wrong way, and I need to have an answer. So, I'm going to go put flags out on that one because I think it's just wrong. Hey, Debbie. Debbie, can you share this for me, please? I just think it's wrong. And I don't know. I myself personally feel guilty about it because it just seems wrong.
Also, wishes good luck on having enough gas to get home.
Yeah, we're running on. I mean, we're just a sliver above E right now, but I gotta do this. I feel, the cemetery is one, it's on both sides of the road, but it's one cemetery. And only the part of the cemetery that's on one road, it had flags everywhere honoring the veterans, but the other side had pretty much none. So, I want to know what's up with that. You can't tell me there's no veterans on the right side of the cemetery. So I want to know what's up with that. So we're going to go look and see if we find veterans on the right side of the cemetery. So we ran home real quick and grabbed as many flags as we could. And we're going back because...
Thankfully, they got enough flags for next year.
Yeah. It's just wrong. I mean... How do you honor veterans on only one side of a cemetery? What is that? So like I said, we're gonna go put some more flags out. If we find veterans on the right side, we're gonna put flags on their graves and honor them like we honor the ones on the left side of the cemetery. And then later on, I'm gonna make a post on Facebook. I'm gonna be like, what the hell is this? If this is true, if this is really what's happening here, then I'm pissed about it. It's an absolute disgrace. So I don't know. Maybe there is no veterans on the right side of the cemetery, but
well, we do know one. My grandfather.
There's at least one, and that's her grandfather. So
one that I know. I'm sure there's more over there.
Yeah, but there is no flag at her grandfather's grave. But there's flags supplied by the cemetery on the other side. So yeah, I mean, it's not being petty. It's not being petty at all. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go look and see. We're just gonna go look and see. But you know, maybe I'll get over there, and maybe her grandfather's the only veteran on that side of the cemetery. Maybe. Okay, maybe. But if you take the attitude of there's only one over there, so we don't need to mark that grave, you're still leaving one out. And what is this about military? It's always no man left behind. Well, we're leaving a man behind. And that pisses me off. So we're gonna go make it right. Because they didn't honor her grandfather. The cemetery provides these flags to honor our veterans. So we're gonna go look. And hopefully we don't run out of gas getting there. Because we are...
Or getting home.
Yeah, because we are low on gas.
Because I'm not pushing this tail wagon all the way back.
Everybody hit that like button for me, please. And if I'm right with this, guys, I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong. And I don't think I am. I think I'm already right, because her grandfather's grave is not marked as veteran.
It is
with
now.
a flag. Hector, how's it going? So,
Hey, it looks like they're doing a great job with the apartments over there.
but if I'm right on this, and they've only put flags on one side of the cemetery, then share this out to everybody, because I'm pissed about it. You know? We'll see when we get up here. To me, and they might just say, well, we ran out of flags. Well, that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. Fucking make a flag if you have to. Fucking draw it on a piece of paper. But don't leave out a veteran because you ran out of fucking flags.
Would now be a good time that I found the children's garden?
Children's garden. Is that what that is?
Yeah. Found it on the other side as we were driving away.
Okay.
And I'm saving some flags for that.
Let's look over here.
And also to that statue over there.
You see, look. There's no flags. Now, this is the newer part of the cemetery right there. But over here is about the second oldest part of the cemetery. There's no flags. I mean, there's one there. But there's no flags.
Hair in my mouth.
Let's go up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go look. I don't know. Maybe I'm totally wrong.
Hair in my mouth.
There's some flags up there on that part. Let's just go see. But like I said, they already left out her grandfather.
Oh,
And I'm told by her family that he's a veteran. So
yeah, you even said it on the grave.
he's even said it on his grave. So
Yeah, apparently he was in the Air Force.
World War II. You want to go? Let's go this way. I mean, there are some, but being sporadic like that, that tells me they were brought by family. But, because I mean, look, now I'll take you guys over to the other. I can't really see you. To the other side, and you'll see it's just there's flags everywhere on the other side. Come over here. See, there's one right here. Look. World War II. Okay? No flag. Look, it's not being petty, guys. I'll take you over there to the other side. There's flags everywhere.
Sorry.
And my understanding is that the flags are supplied by the cemetery, by the city. So we've seen this when we were here earlier, and it pissed me off. So here's another one.
Another one.
World War II. No flag.
Hey, let's stick it in there.
And I'll tell you, maybe you think I'm being an ass about this, but when I take you to the other side, you'll see what I mean. You can see some of the flags, the big flags. It's on the other side of the street. You see those flags? There's no flags on this side. Okay, that's on the road. Okay, I get that. You go and put them on one side of the road. Whatever.
Oh, here.
There's another one over there. There's another one right here. No flag. Over here. Vietnam and Korea. No flag.
Sergeant.
Sergeant.
And please be careful with the
No, no.
legs on play.
Ronald Louis Zoet. No flag. Korea and Vietnam. There's another one over here. Maybe this one isn't one. No, that one's not one. Right here. Sergeant Gerald Wilbur King, U.S. Army, First Sergeant, T Sergeant, whatever that is. World War II, U.S. Army. No flag. Another one over there. Army just put a flag on. This isn't right to me. I don't know. I'm not being petty. Because when I take you over there, you'll see all the flags. You'll see all the freaking flags. World War II, 2nd U.S. Merchant Marine. Now there's a couple flags, and just being sporadic like this tells me that these flags were brought by family. You would think if it's just family bringing flags, I mean, you'll see when I bring you over there. This one has a flag. Thank you to whoever honored these two veterans. And my understanding is that the flags are provided by the cemetery, paid for by the city. So you can look down here, and no flags. Sergeant First Class, U.S. Navy, World War II, Alfred Brink. No flag. Look, call it just being petty, but it's just not. When it comes to freaking veterans, all of them should be honored. Harms, did you put these down? Oh, this is for, see, this is Harmony's family. We just brought these for them. Joanne Legger, Corporal, U.S. Army Air Forces, World War II. It's Johan. Johan Lagerway. There was no flag here. If you look, the other flags we have, these are the ones Harmony placed.
Yeah, I had to do that because it could not get in the grass.
I got it in.
Okay. I got 3 more, but 2 of them is for the children's garden and 1 of them is for that big statue over there.
Okay, so let's go over.
And
so you guys
also
take a look.
hurry.
Just look at, you can see what it looks like here. You see very little flags.
By the way, we are walking over to the other side.
No, we're not.
Oh,
Harmony, we're not walking.
I want to save gas.
You what? Oh, you want to save gas? We'll be fine.
Oh, speaking of gas, I got one coming that might be a little bit big.
Just go. There's that. We'll drive over there, Harm.
Alright, bye.
Okay. I'll take you over. It's just across the street, but
Statue first, then the other side.
it's too far of a walk.
We did it before.
I know. It's freaking cold.
True. Would you rather be freezing or run out of gas?
Okay, and Harmony wants to put a flag on the
Statue that.
the statue of the unborn child. We're not going to get into this, but Harmony wants to honor the statue and honor these people. It's a statue honoring the over 50 million children lost to abortion. And we're not going to get into abortion on this channel. If you've been here long enough, you know we don't discuss this kind of thing on the channel. But Harmony wants to honor this. I don't have a problem with that. So we're gonna go do that.
They do have a problem with the cold. Hey!
Yes, we're just getting up here closer. So I'll take you out to this. Just real quick. So this is the statue of the unborn child. The grave of the unborn child. Okay. In memory of the 50 million unborn babies who have died to abortion. From January 22nd, 1973 to January 22nd, 2010. For you have created in my... I'll just let you read it. You can stop it there, pause it there, and read that. I'm not going to get into the politics of this, but it deserves being honored. So Harmony has honored it. She's put a flag. Because in that 15 million people, 15 million babies that died to SIDS or abortion, it doesn't matter. There were still babies that died. In my opinion, there were lives lost. Lives lost. Doesn't matter how you view that. It's whatever. And I'm sure, if you want to get technical, I'm sure that some of those 50 million kids had parents who were veterans. So if you need to identify it in some way, shape, or form, there you go.
That works.
So we'll head over to the other side and you can see what I'm talking about. Over on the other side, there are hundreds, I mean literally hundreds of flags. They're all the same. So you know they're put there by one person. My understanding is that those flags are put down by the cemetery workers and paid for by the city. If I'm right with that, it's an absolute outrage. So we decided to come back with more flags. It was only 10 more flags because I wanted to save some for next year, but more flags to honor at least 10 veterans that were not honored here for whatever reason. And it's just a tiny bit of the probably, couple hundred over here that weren't honored. So but again,
children's garden.
Again, I just want to say, see, look at all the flags on this side, not the other. Look at all the flags. Look at the full-size flags on one side and not the other. Okay? And then you'll see at the actual gravestones. There's more up here. At the actual gravestones, all the flags. It's hard to see because it's getting so dark now, but I'm telling you, there are flags there.
Hey, there's fires here. Maybe they can help us push if we run out of gas. I'm just saying.
There are people here now placing flags. There's children and families placing flags. Oh, they're taking flags.
Probably old flags.
I don't know. They're taking the flags. Why are they taking the flags? They must be so that they can reuse them?
Maybe.
But these are bigger flags. But like you said, you've seen, there's almost no flags over on the other side. You can see they're picking them up. So whoever supplied flags are now taking them back. And they didn't put them on the other side. What the hell is this? They put down flags and now they're taking them back.
Maybe to put it on the other side.
I don't know what the hell's happening here. These are Boy Scouts. These are Boy Scouts. They're in Boy Scout uniform. They're in Boy Scout uniforms. Debbie, I missed what you said there. What did you say? So here's the children's garden.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go look at this. Harmony wants to place some flags here, so. I kind of want to go ask those people why there's no flags put on the other side. So the children's garden. Oh, zoomed in. Not exactly sure if it looks like these are all children here up until that fence. They're children that they couldn't afford a tombstone or something. Because some of them look like they're all the same. I don't know. Some of them you can't even read. I don't know, but she wanted to put some flags here to honor these children. I'm pretty sure they're all children. So one here has no tombstone. You notice it gives a death date but no birth date. Anyway. So there's Boy Scouts out here picking up flags. So the Boy Scouts came out, it looks like, and provided some flags. Yeah, because now this side looks like that side. Almost no flags. But still, why didn't they put flags on the other side? I don't know. It's just, if it's families not putting flags out on graves, I mean, that's still, come on, you gotta honor the veterans. I don't know, call it petty, call it whatever you want. Call it whatever you want. Veterans not being honored at their gravesite, to me, is a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. So, I mean, these aren't veterans here, but See, now you can see this side looks just like the other side. The Boy Scouts had provided some, it looked like. So I don't know, maybe the cemetery itself doesn't actually do this. Maybe it's just private families and Boy Scouts. But in my opinion, if I had my way, there'd be a flag for every damn veteran out here. In my opinion. If I had the money, I'd do it myself. Whatever, you know. I don't know. I would encourage people to just come out and honor a veteran. Harmony does this on her own. Harmony understands the sacrifice. She doesn't have her grandfather. And didn't get to talk to him about the war stories and learn about why the war was, learn from a veteran. That's the other thing. Guys, talk to a veteran. Learn from a veteran. Oh, Craig got me as I should instead of should. Okay. Okay. Guys, honor a veteran. Okay? I would say at least a quarter, if not more, of all the people in the cemetery are veterans. Come out and honor a veteran at your cemetery. I guess that's his message. I guess that's the message with this. Come out and honor a veteran at the cemetery. Every single veteran should have a flag. They fought for it. They fought for it. Every single veteran fought for it. That's my message. You're welcome. That's my message. That's it for me. We're out of here. Love you all. Remember, keep smiling and always be awesome. Love to you all. Laters.